Six talks.
What's the word, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. We got a lot to talk about. We got Rising Stars, All Stars, trade season started. How y'all doing, bro? I'm super pumped for today.
It was
I
funny
just
'cause, I feel like a couple days ago we were complaining like, bro, we have nothing to talk about recently.
honestly, I was like,
All Star, bro, Rising Stars, and the trade season. Quick the elephant in the room. I'm not at a table. I'm sitting on the ground right now. My table has been moved out. I'm getting one soon, though. Hopefully, again.
Yousuf's new setup is better than all of ours combined.
Yeah, at least I have good Wi-Fi, Talib.
We're not going to talk about that, but we do have a lot to talk about today, and I'm so excited. So I really hope my Wi-Fi doesn't cut out.
Yeah.
I have a lot of strong opinions that some of you may or may not agree with. So let's get this episode underway. Which trade do we want to talk about first?
I just want to say, I'm super hyped today. Had my G2 test. You already know your boy passed.
You did your G2 test?
Yes,
Did you
sir.
pass? Hey,
Yes,
good job.
bro. I
Respect.
kid you not. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The exam. 5 minutes. We went. He took me to some inside road, made me do 3-point turn, and we're back.
Nice.
I was like, what?
Mine is on the 14th.
You didn't do parallel?
No, I didn't do parallel. I only had to do 3-point and reverse.
Oh damn!
I'm on
Yeah.
the 15th, so I'm excited.
Oh, that's lit. That's lit. One thing I was scared about though was an ambulance was on the other side, so I merged back onto the right to give like ambulance space, and I was like slowly braking. Man just breaks for me. I'm like, oh damn, I'm done. I'm screwed. This messed me up.
Oh god, I hate when that happens, bro.
Honestly, bro, I hate ambulances.
Bradley Beal's out for the season. Bradley Beal's out for the season.
What the hell? Oh my god. Woj bomb.
Holy,
Bro. Man.
this is why you watch our podcast live reactions to this type of stuff.
Woj bomb. Yo, Mid Holland shambles. Mid Holland.
Okay, for those of you guys who don't know, I played fantasy and I wasn't about to do it, but the guy offered me CJ McCollum for Bradley Beal and I was considering it.
Bro, who did I get for Bradley Beal? Cole Anthony and Jared Allen?
And Wiggins instead of Cole Anthony, basically.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
Okay.
Man. That's good for me. Oh, yeah. Very good. Wow. I don't know. Hey, I wanted to start,
Damn,
before we talk about
that's crazy.
trade deadline, I'm not going to allow us to talk about trade deadline first. Because I'm showing us some respect for our boy, Fred Van Vliet. Made the All-Star team. Well-deserved. Very well-deserved. He's a baller. He's been balling. I think he deserved it over LaMelo. It was close, but yeah. Shout out to Freddie.
Yes, sir. I mean, LaMelo still made it as a replacement, and he deserves it too.
Hey, and
The one guy,
quick.
the one guy who I feel bad for is Jaylen Brown, and he got cheated out.
and Jared Allen. But
Yeah,
Yes.
Fox.
how the hell did freaking Chris Middleton
Middleton.
take it, bro? That guy's a bum.
No, but yeah, this actually no. I can't even have an argument on that. I was gonna say because forwards, but then I realized, oh, you have Allen there, so
Yeah.
it's
I
honestly.
saw,
Wait, sorry, Tom. I just want to say something about the All Star before I forget. Very stupid, okay, of how the replacement for both of them, both of the people were forwards, but the replacements was guards. So NBA, why don't you just make it the best 14 or however many players it is? Because if your logic is forward and guard, why do you not keep that same logic for that? You know what I mean?
Especially because we play a kind of positionless basketball nowadays, and
That's what I'm saying.
the fact that DeMar DeRozan is not the team shooting guard, especially if you're going to classify Zach LaVine as their guard. You know what I mean? Then what's Lonzo Ball? It makes no sense because then there's going to be debates about what positions players play. Just make a position where best players deserve to be there, bro. It shouldn't be based on positions. I agree.
Yeah, I agree. That this kind of reminds me of the rule about which sport is it?
Hockey, football.
The NFL, where the top 3 seeds are decided by who finishes first in the division and not the conference. Like it's not AFC NFC based. It's based on who finishes at the top of each division. So for example, the division the Seahawks are in, the NFC West, has like 3 of the best teams in the league that finish with like amazing records. But you can't have 2 of them get the bye, or you can't have 2 of them get the top 2 seeds just because like the best team in that division is like the best team in the league.
I want to say
So it's
real
like-
quick to like what Nanji was saying. Hockey does it awful horribly because hockey does it so that
Hockey's
every
is terrible.
single team has to
Hockey's
have
is
an all
horrible.
star. So if the NBA, the Orlando Magic would have the Detroit Pistons would have an all star. Like that they do it awfully. Nanji, pay attention.
I am paying attention. Y'all talk about hockey and football.
Yeah, no, it's also
I don't watch those
the
sports.
other thing they do in the NHL is that they try to encourage divisional rivalries. So they'll have like there's 2 divisions in each
Yeah,
conference,
that's so stupid.
and instead of seeding the 2 divisions, like there's 6 teams that make it from each conference. So instead of doing 1 through 6 and having 1 play 6, 2 play 5, they have the number 2s of each division or the number 1s of each division play the wild cards, and then they have 2 and 3 of each division play each other. It makes no sense.
Yeah,
It's just
so dumb.
Honestly though, we're great. We should be grateful that the NBA has like a good playoff format.
Yeah,
Like 1 to 8.
NBA All Star Game
Like-
is the best out of every major sport. By the way.
Fox, bro. It's so nice.
Yeah.
And especially the new thing they did with the Rising Stars.
That's sick, bro. People are excited. That was the one event that people would be like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it. Now people are gonna watch
Because it was just Team World versus Team USA, and we already knew
it.
Team
Who
USA
cares
is gonna
about that, bro? Now it's like there's a draft involved and there's like strategy.
tournament.
That
Yeah,
clutch challenge is cool too, by the way.
yeah.
Duarte to carry Scotty on that deep 3. We're gonna need Duarte to hit that, but yeah. Otherwise, we probably don't have. Yo, what was it? I think it's Tyrese and whoever he's paired with. They're gonna win that, probably, most likely. But
Facts. But you guys have any other comments to say about All Star? Because I kind of want to talk about trade season, bro.
I know.
Let's
One
get
last
into
comment.
the
I'm not gonna spend too much time, but shout out to the Raptors. They're playing amazing.
Oh, facts. Sorry, one more thing.
We did it. We
Andrew Wiggins All Star starter? Huh?
Oh yeah. We talked about that.
No, we did. We did.
Did we? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sure her memory loss. But
I don't think so.
well, yeah, I'm happy for him. So
Damn.
I'm not gonna trash him because I'm happy for him.
Facts.
Alright. The first let's do the trades in chronological order. So the first trade that went down, this was like I think on Friday, Saturday, something like that.
This is such a bad.
The Blazers traded Norman Powell and Robert Covington
Oh,
for Justice Winslow, Eric Bledsoe, Keon Johnson, who's in his that, and a future 2nd round pick.
hey, respect.
Um,
Keon Johnson is a decent. Player.
Okay, who wants to go first?
You go first.
Who wants to- All right. First of all, I think the Blazers got absolutely fleeced. Eric Bledsoe is not a starting caliber point guard in the NBA. Justice Winslow has had injury issues time and time again. We once thought he was legit. I'm not gonna lie. Like when he was on Miami, we were all like, okay, this guy could be good. Even when he was on Memphis for a little bit, but this guy, he's cooked. Now here's the thing. Kawhi is not returning this season, and if Kawhi doesn't return this season, PG's not returning either. So Powell and Covington are not. They're kind of just placeholders for next season. But this trade does set up the Clippers roster really well for next season. But like in terms of the ending of this season, you're going to see my prediction. This is my prediction. You're going to see Powell dropping like 30, 35 consistently, but it's not going to mean anything because the Clippers are not going to contend. But Norman Powell's going to get free reign to I think handle that offense, which is really cool. He was actually my favorite Raptor when he was on the Raptors, so I really want to see him succeed. Robert Covington is going to.
Man, save all the juice for us, not to even talk.
No. Let him go.
He's not-
Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, finish.
He's not in a situation where he's with a board dominant big like Nurk. He's with Vika Zubac, who everyone but Kevin Harlan thinks he sucks. But yeah, so he's going to grab more boards. He's going to be a defensive beast like always. Powell's going to get more usage. He's going to score more. His efficiency might go down a little. But again, next year when Kawhi and PG come back, they're going to all play really important pieces in the offense. And I don't know if it's too early to say this, but the Clippers might be close to the title favorites next year. I mean, we've seen the Nets and Lakers struggling. I mean, with that starting 5, Come on, man. You gotta at least put them in the conversation. But yeah,
Facts.
I took
Yousuf,
like
can I
2
go
for
next?
So
Yeah,
now
go
you
next, yeah.
you go next.
Yeah. Okay. When this trade happened, I wasn't on my phone. I'll be fully honest. I saw on Yusuf's story, and I was like, "Whoa, a trade went down." And I'm trying to give Portland the benefit of the doubt, but it's hard. It's hard. You traded Trent and a second round pick for Powell. You extended Powell, and then you trade Powell for and Robert Covington, who you traded 2 first round picks for, not to mention, for Bledsoe, just a salary filler, a second round pick, and Keon Johnson. Like, I'm trying to think of what was going through their mind when they were making this deal, because like I honestly think I could get a better package than Bledsoe, Keon Johnson, and future second round picks. Like, I don't know if they're trying to get salary cap for the offseason. But even if you're trying to do that, there is definitely a way better offer you could get. Way better. I'd rather take THT and a first round pick from the Lakers than what I got from here.
Yeah.
Like,
And
Bledsoe, what? Like, absolute fleece. Like, if a veto was supposed to happen, this is a veto. Like, I don't know what the Blazers are thinking.
we'll get to this later. But the return for the CJ McCollum trade really made me question the size of the return for
Let's
the.
get to that when we get to it. Let's get to that.
Yeah, well, okay. I'm not gonna spoil. We'll talk about that when we get there.
Okay. If you want to know what I got from this trade from Norman Powell for whoever it was, and Robert Covington. You would keep saying no, they got Norman Powell. The Toronto Raptors got Gary Trent Jr. They traded Gary Trent Jr. for Eric Bledsoe. They traded Gary Trent Jr. for Eric Bledsoe.
No, not just Eric Bledsoe. Not just they traded Gary Trent Jr. 2 first round picks for Eric Bledsoe, Keon Johnson, Winslow, and the second round.
Forget that. They traded Gary Trent Jr. for Eric Bledsoe. Who is the Blazers GM?
Honestly,
I still don't know. I was like, oh, I'm gonna Google it later. I still haven't Googled it. I have no idea who he is, bro. What are you doing?
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, okay, tell me you can't freaking get a better.
One positive thing that I got from this was that the Blazers are finally committing to a rebuild.
Facts.
And I get this tweet from Woj. Hold up. Let me read it out. I'm like, oh, they're finally committing to a rebuild. And then Woj says this. Hold up.
No, they're getting assets for Dame.
Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to target Jeremy Grant. Did you see that?
Now to fully reshape roster around Damian Lillard now. Plan is to pursue high-end talent now.
Although,
how do you?
Listen.
There's you bet if you're backing that up, I want a valid explanation. Go. 1 minute.
Listen, I'm not backing that up. I'm saying that when Woj tweets that stuff, it's not coming from team management. It's his own right.
I know, but still, the fact that I'm seeing, and Woj is a pretty
the fact that
Adrian my phone is pissing me off.
Yeah, the fact that Adrian Wojnarowski, the most
comes from something, bro. No matter if it's false, if it's like completely not true, all rumors come from something small, something whatever. They can't just make a tweet about it. No,
the fact that the most credible reporter in the NBA is tweeting.
Woj is my boy. So
can I talk?
Go.
I said the fact that the most credible reporter in the NBA is tweeting something about the Blazers rebuilding around Dame when it makes literally 0 sense whatsoever is kind of stupid. Also, I'll tell you why that doesn't make sense, but we'll come to that later on. Let's go to the next.
Wait, I'm not done speaking yet. I'm not done speaking. I still need to flame the Blazers because I don't know. I still don't know. Like, I'm literally trying to put million things what they're trying to do, but the thing is, okay, fine. You're trying to get rid of salary space. You can't get 1 first round pick for Powell and Robert Covington.
Yeah,
1 first round pick. Like, I bet my Raptors would be willing to give a first round pick, Malachi Flynn and Dragic. That's a better offer right there. Like,
and Let me just say
How many
this.
teams want draw?
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going. Keep ranting.
Okay, I do not care. That's still, but you're getting Flynn in the first rather than getting Keon Johnson in the second.
Okay.
Like, why did not a lot of other people go for this if this was their like value? That's what I don't understand. Like the Lakers complaining they can't shoot. They should have like tried to do something. Like, okay, THT or THT in a first round pick or what the package they got?
THT in at first, easy.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't
Bro,
know what.
I would screw THT. I would take the first over Eric Bledsoe and Keon Johnson and a
No,
2027.
but
In the
sorry?
Powell deal, did they get a first?
No, it's a second. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's not. Okay, wait. It's not even a second. It's a 2027 second.
Oh, okay, that still might be good, low key. But still, I let it take a 2077 first round pick from the Lakers.
Bro, what if in
Man turned into
2027
Mickey Mouse
the
for a second there.
round pick is Bronny James?
Bro, let's be
Okay,
real.
listen. If Bronny James enters the draft, he's gonna go first round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bronny James,
listen.
like, even if he's trash, like, he's still gonna be drafted no matter what, because wherever Bronny goes, LeBron goes.
Listen, okay? Here's what I want to say. If you're the Blazers, before this trade deadline, you have two directions you can go in. Either you blow up the team and you trade Dame and you get futures, or you trade the core around Dame, you trade CJ, you trade Powell, you trade Covington, and you build around Dame. Now, I think that building around Dame is a stupid idea, but let's suppose for the benefit of the doubt they wanted to build around Dame, okay? You have Damian Lillard, one of the best shooting guards in the league, on the all-time 100 list, or
75.
whatever, 75. Not 100.
Wait, he didn't make it. Did he make it?
I don't know, whatever, borderline, whatever. That's not important. But he's one of the best point guards in the league, one of the best point guards in NBA history. You want to build around him? Fine, he's still in his prime. It makes sense. Why the hell are you trading for Eric Bledsoe?
Okay, wait, listen. Y'all not understanding this. They had to get Eric Bledsoe in return for the salary. That's what I'm saying. Eric Bledsoe is just there for the salary.
Okay, that's fine. You need to take on a salary, done fine. But if you're trying to build around Dame, why is the best player in the deal Eric
That's
Bledsoe?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to.
Listen, you gave away Norman Powell and Robert Covington, who are better pieces around Dame than Eric Bledsoe. And you didn't get any futures. So neither of those plans. The trade doesn't fit into either of those plans. What are you thinking?
What I'm trying to say? No, listen. I see what they're trying to do. I'll tell you what they're trying to do. They're trying to get rid of salary to sign someone in the offseason. But what I'm trying to say is that why is that the package you're returning? Ask for one first at least. A first.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Cleveland would have given you something better. Like, what's another poverty? If the Kings would have given you something better. Like, bro,
we'll get to that soon.
Like who else is in contending ship? The Sixers. Like, what? Like, I'm genuinely confused. Like, I have no words to say.
I'm happy for Norm, by the way.
I don't care. No, bro.
Say this. I want to say I'm happy for Norm that he's back.
Oh, Yousuf, have you told your thoughts yet?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What else was there to see? I think you guys said it all.
There's nothing else to say. We were all in agreement. The Blazers got fleeced.
It's not.
The Blazers got
the
fleeced.
Trailblazers not good.
Listen.
Their GM is stupid.
I know you want to talk
None
about.
deal.
One thing I want to say is I'm finally happy to get rid of these players.
I have a question. What's the last trade that they have won? That they made that they won?
I couldn't tell you.
My God. They do. You want
No, that's a good question.
They don't make that many trades, and when they do, they suck. Every time they make a trade, they mess up. It's in their veins. I'd be telling you guys about these poverty teams. Being poverty is in their veins, bro. For the Raptors, that was a one-off. We're not a poverty franchise. We're poverty for that year, and now we're back. The Pacers will forever be poverty. The Kings will forever be poverty. And now the Trailblazers seem like a poverty team with a superstar that doesn't want to escape the grind, bro.
I actually want to see what trades they have made. You actually got me curious.
No, okay. So I just looked at that, and I was going to say they won the Enes Kanter trade because Enes Kanter was really solid with them. I looked at it, and guess who they gave away in exchange for Enes Kanter? The draft rights for Desmond Bain.
what
They
the
cannot win a trade for their life.
Vancouver, dog. We need a second Canadian team. Hey, that's the next move. We gotta call for a Vancouver team, bro. I mean, we'll get to them, but the Kings, the Pacers, or the Trailblazers, one of those three teams, move to Vancouver, bro. It's time. We gotta have another Canadian team again, or Montreal, bro. One of those two. Go for it.
Wait, what? Wait, guys. They drafted Isaiah Stewart,
Yeah, they probably traded him away. Not surprised.
who were acquired by Boston Celtics, and the draft rights to wow, that is, bro, poverty.
Wait, so they
honestly.
traded away. Wait, did they trade away Isaiah Stewart and Desmond Bain in that deal?
No, it wasn't both of them, but I think maybe they traded that pick. I'm not sure,
Damn.
but I'm trying to go through. I don't see anything. I don't see any trades and any good trades they have made. Nurkic they drafted, right?
Yeah. Oh no, they didn't. Nurkic was on Denver, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was with Yousuf.
Okay, if they traded for him, that was a good trade. But I think he signed with them.
Portland, bro. What are you guys doing? Hey, I also feel bad for Norm, by the way, because he bought a house, you know.
Oh, okay, they won that. They traded Mason Plumlee for Yousuf Nurkic.
Okay, one trade, maybe
And
years ago, but
now they might trade Nurkic for Malachi Flynn and Goran Dragic. That's the next move.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like Nurkic. I watched him play. I don't like him, man.
he'd be sick on our
Careful,
team.
Muttiki's gonna release a SWAT squad. He's gonna
I
SWAT.
don't like use of Nurkic.
Muttiki's gonna SWAT your ass, bro. This guy
Oh,
worships.
that's the thing. You think that? I watched him play. Laziest defense ever, bro. So lazy.
Bro. That's Vooch. Vooch is the worst.
Talking about Vooch.
Vooch has no effort on defense. He's worse than Nurkic. I see both of them play. This man Vooch, bro, he does not put any effort
What's
defensively.
with these European centers and being lazy?
I know. I swear to God, bro.
Jokic too, bro.
Enes Kanter doesn't play either. All these big white European guys.
Aaron Baines.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god. Wait, no, he's not your Utah, man. He's not your.
Oh shit! I thought you meant international. I thought you meant international. We don't talk about that.
European big man, Aaron Baines.
Andrea Bargnani sucks defensively. They don't teach you how to play defense.
Hey, no, respect Bargnani. No, that's a Raptor legend.
Obviously, as long as he's a former Canadian player or a former Raptor, Yousuf is. I don't want to say
I'm loyal, huh? At least I'm loyal.
Listen, I know we want to go in order. Can we stay on the Blazers and talk about the CJ deal since we're already on them and just bash them even more because it's kind of fun. Okay, Todd, do you have the details?
This one was an ass bag.
Yeah.
This next one was
I'll tell you the details. Give me 1 second, okay? So the trade was the Pelicans received CJ McCollum, Larry Nance Jr., and Tony Snell. The Blazers received Josh Hart, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Tomas Satoransky, Didi Luzada, a 2022 first-round pick, a 2022 second-round pick, and another 2022 second-round pick. Now, I'll go first again because I want to tie this into the last trade. This return is actually not bad. They got a first, 2 seconds, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Josh Hart. Josh Hart is a starting caliber NBA player. Nickeil Alexander is young with a lot of potential. They got 2 seconds, which are 2022 seconds, by the way, which is literally next year, and a first. That means that they have on top of, I'm pretty sure the Pelicans have their own pick, the Blazers have their own pick next year. And on top of that, they have another first and 2 seconds. That's a good return. Why couldn't you get that for Norman Powell and Robert Covington?
That's what I'm saying.
I would, okay, in terms of total value of the package, Norman Powell and Robert Covington together are not that different. They're almost equal to CJ McCollum, Larry Nance Jr., and Tony Snell. Okay, McCollum's a better scorer, but Covington plays amazing. He's amazing defensively. I honestly think that the Blazers took a dub in this deal. And
really?
I think that the Blazers took a dub, and I think the Pelicans also took a dub.
Really?
Because the Pelicans got what they wanted. They got the second score. If I had to choose one team who I think won this deal, it's the Blazers.
Wow, for real?
Yeah. Look at the return they got.
This is the way.
Listen. I'm not done. 2 seconds and a first. Nickeil Alexander-Walker he was so if you look at his last few games with the Pelicans, he was getting like less than 20 minutes a game. But when he gets playing time, he's good. Canadian legend. You pair him along.
Okay.
You pair him alongside Anthony Simons in the backcourt. You have Josh Hart playing the 3. You have Nurkic at the 5. You go to make a big splash in the offseason, or you blow it up. Either way, that team's future is, I wouldn't say looking good because they're the Blazers. I can't praise them too much. But this trade, I actually like it for the Blazers. I don't think it's that bad. Might be a little bit of a hot take, but what do you guys think?
No, I agree with you. Nikhil Alexander-Walker is the real deal. He's the future. Nikhil Alexander-Walker is Canadian, so I'm a little biased. But when I saw him play in the international, he was our best player when we were trying to qualify for the Olympics. He was our best player, and seeing him with the ball in his hands and the things he was doing, he's a baller. So that's a good prospect. Josh Hart is a cool one. Tom Satoransky is just matter. Didi Luzada, that's a 2-page one. They got a pick. It's projected, but like, I'm assuming they're. I saw something about the pick that like, if it's at a certain place,
5 to 14.
they get it for the future or something like
Yeah, 5 to 14, I think.
that. And 2 second-round picks, that's good. That could all they keep it or they flip it off for another. I like it for both teams. I honestly, this isn't even that.
Yeah. Same.
McCollum,
both teams took the
it's gonna be cool to see McCollum in a different environment.
Facts. Are you guys done with your takes?
Yeah.
I somewhat agree with you guys, but at the same time, I'm kind of opposite. Let me explain why. Okay. First of all, you're giving away CJ, and I feel like you guys are missing out that Larry Nance Jr. is involved as well, who's been really solid.
Larry Nance Jr.
They've been
Nance Jr. was
defensively.
Bro, he was backing up Robert Covington. He's a career backup.
Yeah.
But he's a good role player. He's a good role player.
Okay, but they got Josh Hart.
He's not in the future though. You're saying
okay.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say,
way.
Is that you got Josh Hart, but is he really gonna help with your future? What you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Because how valuable is Josh Hart?
He's young.
Yeah, he's really valuable.
He's 26.
He's really
He's
good.
26. He's 26.
Yeah, that's young.
You get
That's not super
They
young.
gave away. Okay,
It's young.
is CJ? Listen, it's young. It's young. Van Vliet's 26, bro.
Yeah.
He's 28.
Listen. You gave away CJ McCollum and Larry Nance. I think we can all agree that neither of them are part of the Blazers' future.
No, for
They're
sure.
You got Nikhil Alexander-Walker, who's without a doubt a part of their future.
Yeah, for sure.
Josh Hart, who's also going to be part of their future.
Hey, and if he isn't part of the future, he's flipped off for someone.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But
and you got 3 picks. How
I'm not saying the trade's bad. I'm just saying I feel like the Pelicans won in my opinion, but this return is 10 times better than what you got for the Powell. And also I would say I'm like kind of in the middle for the Blazers because for what you were trying to get with CJ was like Ben Simmons and stuff.
Oh.
But after hearing of what all the
you know that.
And
You
wait,
know as well
wait.
as anyone that all of that was BS, bro. The Clippers, the Sixers, you know what they're offering for freaking.
Yeah,
What they want for Ben Simmons. You think
they weren't going to take CJ.
invested in CJ McCollum?
Also, Satoransky, we forgot about him. He's a decent backup point guard as well.
Yeah, but he ain't really.
he's not much, let's be real.
I think. I mean, it's your opinion, but I think our points are proven against it.
No, I'm not saying it's a fleece. I'm just saying I feel like the Pelicans won this, but then I also look at what other GMs was valuing CJ, and I guess it makes sense. I mean, you're getting 2 second-round picks, 1 first-round pick. I think you could have the first-round pick is like out of the lottery.
You can look at it that way though, because I've seen so many people be like, "Oh, if that was the return price for CJ McCollum, other teams should have gone after it." Maybe it's but people aren't realizing. Maybe it's the Trailblazers. Maybe the Trailblazers view Thomas Satoransky as a bigger piece than Norman Powell. You know what I mean? Like,
let me say this though. Think about it. If CJ, so the main team that was in the CJ McCollum talks before the Pelicans emerged this morning was the New York Knicks. If they had traded CJ to the New York Knicks, what would the return have been? Because they're not getting RJ, they're not getting Randall. Who else would they have gotten in that deal? It's
Maybe
not going to
Quickly
be
or Obi Toppin.
They're not getting Quickly or Toppin.
Obi Toppin.
Okay, so Obi and what?
Maybe a first. Obi a first or 2.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I would rather have Nikhil Alexander-Walker than
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker. You need to watch some Pelicans basketball now, G.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker is good. Listen, let me just say, every single time that guy's gotten minutes this year, every single time there's been an injury, he pops off.
And I
He's
said this about the Raptors and why like Malachi Flynn's not getting minutes. You have to what's it called? You have to you have to earn those minutes. You have to play well during them.
Yeah.
And he
I mean, I'm not saying it's a fleece. At the end of the day, I feel like it. I guess what you're saying, it helps both teams. I just think the picks aren't as valuable. But I mean, it's a solid offer for CJ, and at the value he was at.
I just
I mean,
don't get
bro.
it though, because let's be real. The play-in is not the playoffs.
Yeah,
You guys think
But
the
teams
Pelicans
have become.
make the playoffs?
I mean, you
Maybe.
can hardly blame these poverty franchises for trying to make the play.
Yeah,
no, I no.
and we'll
What I'm
talk
trying.
about that when we get to the next trade.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
No, two trades. What I want to say is that I like what the Pelicans did. I love what they did. Getting rid of Nikhil Alexander Walker, losing Josh Hart will definitely be like it'll be tough because he was a solid piece for them. But I mean, the what they gave up wasn't that much, you know? Like Walker wasn't even getting that much playing time. CJ's gonna help a lot when Zion comes back, bro. I'm happy that they're finally building
let's say
around.
if not when if.
Okay, when he comes back, he's gonna come back maybe next season or whenever. But if he does come back this season, this team is nice. You have shooting, and that's what you needed around Zion. It's not like you have Lonzo Ball. I mean, now he's a good 3-point shooter, but
He was a good shooter for that last year. He was on the Pelicans. We saw that ended, and that was with Zion. Now they got JV, but JV's a nice piece.
yeah. So I mean, this team is nice. You have your starting thing is Devontae Graham, CJ, Ingram, Zion, JV. I don't know about that Devontae Graham and CJ backcourt, the defense there, but it's solid. It's looking solid.
You forgot Ingram. You forgot.
No, I did say that. I said that. I said Devontae, CJ, Ingram, Zion, JV.
I like Herb Jones over Devontae.
Devontae's the point guard.
Yeah, Herb Jones doesn't play point guard, my guy.
He plays small forward.
No, I was thinking because Zion's out.
I'm saying for like when Zion comes back.
Wait, yeah, Zion's out, so you have to.
Also, one thing that I do want to say is that I really hope that CJ going to the Pelicans will improve Devontae Graham's efficiency, because this guy shoots like 38% every single season, and he just chucks up a bunch of shots. It cheeses me watching him. So hopefully CJ McCollum can do that instead, because CJ McCollum's a better player than Devontae Graham. So
I'm waiting for that CJ McCollum kind of like has this thing where he'll like get really cold or really hot. It's like one or the other. I'm excited to see which CJ McCollum trade.
yeah, let's see. Let's move on to the next trade. We still have 2 more trades to discuss, and we want to talk about the rising stars in the All-Star. What?
I think I'm forgetting a trade. I can
What?
The LeVert trade.
Okay, well, let's go to the next trade. Karis, okay.
Doing chronological. Why didn't we start with that?
Because I just went to
because we wanted to go with the Blazers first.
Okay.
Let's do. Okay, so the next trade, Karis LeVert. The Cavaliers received Karis LeVert and a 2022 second round for Ricky Rubio, a 2022 first round, another 2022 first round, and a 2027 second, going back to the Indiana Pacers. Now, I think that this is a win-win for both teams. I've heard people saying that LeVert's back is cooked, and so the Cavs overpaid for him. 2 firsts is a pretty high price, but the Cavs are looking really good this season. They have Garland, they have Allen, and they have LeVert, and this opens the door to them getting rid of Sexton for another piece, because Sexton, I think we all knew, is not really going to be a part of their future. This trade allows them to contend this year. If they re-sign LeVert past this year, you've got a really good point guard, a really good small forward, a really good center, and you can build around that. Like LeVert, Allen, and Garland are all young. It was like the price was high. It was a fair return. It wasn't too little, but I think it's a win-win for both sides. The Cavs get a better player, and they're hoping to make a playoff push this year. The East is wide open. The Nets are playing like trash. other than that, like the Heat, 76ers, Bucks, it's kind of wide open. So the Cavs can definitely throw themselves within that mix. So I think this helps them. Rubio, salary dump, not really going to play a big part in the Pacers unless he somehow comes back from his ACL injury as good as he was this season, which would be really crazy. But I don't see that happening. I don't think the Pacers see that happening. I think the main piece in this deal for them was the two firsts.
Oh, for sure. The Ricky Rubio was just salary.
Yeah, salary dump.
I mean, honestly, I see a lot of people saying that the Pacers got fleeced. I saw a lot of people saying that. I'm on the other side. I think that's a sick return. 2 first-round picks for Karis LeVert. That's pretty solid. Are you sure it's 2 first-round picks?
Yeah.
I want to double check. Because I don't see this as a fleece, honestly. I see this as a sick deal. No, it's lottery protected first round pick and 2 second-round picks.
Oh, okay. My bad. I misread that then.
You should change the Instagram story. Right?
True.
Yeah, because I saw that. Yeah, that's what I was like.
It's a 2022 second instead of a 2022 first.
Yeah.
I still think it's a decent deal. I don't think it's a fleece. I think the Cavs win by a little, but it's definitely not a fleece. It's pretty fair.
It's a sick deal. It's definitely a sick deal. Cavs looking scary. You guys think they are Eastern Conference, like not favorites, but
hey yo, another moment where I'm right. Hey, when I say in the rundown of the East episode, top 3 team in the Eastern Conference.
You said top 4.
No, they wouldn't have been okay. But to be fair, Yousuf,
I think one of those.
They wouldn't have been top 4 without this trade.
Huh?
They wouldn't have ended a top 4 team without this trade.
Yes, they were. They are literally a top 4 team right now. And
yeah, but they're not going to end. They're not going to end as one.
Yes.
Well, they will now because of the trade, but they wouldn't have ended.
You guys really think Karis LeVert was the bro? This team is good. Y'all.
Do you think the Raptors are better? Are you saying the Raptors are better?
Hey. If we play them in the first round, I think we can beat them. But
for sure,
okay,
for sure.
Yousuf, who's better? The Cavs or the Sixers?
Sixers.
Okay, so then they're not a top 4 team, maybe standings wise, but they're not a top 4 team.
I didn't say that they're going to be that they're better than us. I said standings. They're going to be top 4 team in the East.
Okay, Cavs or Nets?
Nets. What?
Cavs or Raptors?
Raptors.
They chill. Why are you going so quickly?
Nah, Raptors.
Oh, series, fam.
Siakam's better than Allen. Fred better than Garland, in my opinion.
Who's going to guard Allen in the paint? Bro's going to be grabbing 25 rebounds a game against us.
Garland was a lock all-star, and yeah, exactly. Bro, who's going to rebound over Allen and Mobley?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Hey, I think we have a chance to win. I'm excited for that match if we get it. But
Allen's going to feast against us, bro.
Allen will literally eat, bro. He'll be.
Aaron Baines will come to. Aaron Baines will come for help. Come to help.
God.
But we're gonna have to bring back like Bismack Biyombo stuff.
For real. He's balling on the Suns, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Shout out my boy. My boy, bro.
Raptors legend.
One of my all-time favorite Raptors. Like I know I call everyone Raptors, but that's genuinely one of my all-time.
All right, let me ask you guys a question. This is purely hypothetical, but it could happen because I think like 4 and 5 seeds play each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it could happen. Let's say the Raps play the Cavs in the first round. Who do you think is getting the majority of minutes at the 5 for the Raptors?
Sorry?
I know my answer.
Wait, what would you say?
If the Raps play the Cavs in the first round, who is getting the majority of the minutes at the 5 for the Raptors?
At the 5?
No, you answer. I need to check that.
Scotty.
It's a valid question. I mean, it's going to be something Nick Nurse has to think about.
But I mean, we really don't know who plays the 5 when they're on the court. You know, like.
Okay, who's gonna be the one in the paint guarding Jared Allen?
I would say Scotty. Scotty.
Really?
I think Scotty. Who do you think?
I want to hear what Yousuf says first.
Scotty's 6'10".
Does anyone know
It's not about the height though. Scotty's gonna get bullied in the paint by Allen.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather put Scotty than Siakam. I'd
I
rather put.
I think we're going to probably bench or lower Scotty's minutes and give some of those minutes to Cambridge because
Thank you. That was my answer as well. That was my answer as well. Cambridge.
He did very good against Mobley and Allen the first time we played them a while back when they barely won. Their like first lead was with 30 seconds left. Like, Scotty's a rookie, guys. Let's be real.
Yeah.
If we trade for a guy like
yeah, Birch is
for the bench, okay? Let's be real.
Birch is a better traditional paint defender. He's better at guarding traditional bigs than like Boucher or Scotty.
Exactly.
Both of those guys are going to get bodied. Like Najee, I don't think you're thinking like Scotty's okay. Sure, he's 6'10", but Allen's like a center built like a center.
Scotty, height doesn't equal the other's position.
Bro, Boucher's like 6'9".
No, I wasn't looking. Wait, what?
There are builds for your position.
Yeah,
Boucher's 6'9". Boucher's 6'9".
Yeah, but he's not built to guard.
Yeah, I know. I'm just replying to Talib's. No, Birch is sick. Yeah. Birch is 6'9" as well, though. But
he's a center build.
Yeah, exactly. He's a center build. The size like is whatever. At the end of the day, like sure, Allen's a 7-footer, but he is
Birch
also
might be 7 foot. By the way.
No, he's not.
No,
6'9".
He's not 7 foot. He's 6'9" or 6'10". He's short for a center.
I searched up Birch height and it showed me the height of a birch tree.
I mean, see, the thing is, I see what you guys are saying, but I wouldn't be shocked if. How do I say this? I wouldn't be shocked if Scotty got a lot of those minutes as well. Scotty or OG. So I feel like it would either be Scotty, OG, or Kem Birch, and depending on how Kem Birch is playing in the series.
I think they'd have Scotty guarding LeVert.
Scotty guarding LeVert. So who's Gary guarding? Nah, you can. I think you have Scotty guarding Mobley, or Siakam guarding Mobley.
Or no, yeah. Well,
Gary on LeVert, Van Vliet on Garland.
Who's OG guard?
Who else do they have? Laurie Marketing.
So you'd have OG on Markkinen?
Yeah, and then Siakam on Mobley, and then Kem or Barnes on Allen.
I would go with.
Oh no, OG on Mobley, and then Siakam on Markkinen.
Nah, I like the Scotty on Mobley. I'd go with Scotty on Mobley, Birch on Allen, Siakam on Markkinen, and OG on LeVert.
And then who's on the bench?
Oh, true. Never mind. That doesn't make sense.
Just have 6 players on the court. Wait, might as well.
No, Gary. Oh, actually, no. Gary's not good.
Okay. Let's move on.
Okay. Next trade is. I'll read it out to you.
The biggest one of the day. Woj bomb incoming.
I'm excited.
I mean. Can I go first on this? Can I go first on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Read out the
I'll
trade.
go last. Okay. So the Sacramento Kings received Domantas Sabonis, Justin Holiday, Jeremy Lamb, and a 2027 second-round pick in exchange for Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson. Nanji, go. You're on the clock.
Okay. Listen, I want to say this thing. At first, I was like, okay, wow, not a bad deal. I look at it more and more. What the frick were the Kings thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. What were they thinking? Like, what the hell were they thinking? Okay. But one thing I want to say is I'm happy they're willing to make moves, but I don't think trading Reese.
I don't agree, by the way. Just saying.
Wait, what?
I didn't respond to your text. I saw you text that to me. I don't agree. Like your text, you were like, I'm happy they're willing to do something.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was going to get to that too. I'm willing that they are willing to make trades and trying to contend for the play-in, but I don't think this is the move you make. I feel like if you had to choose between Fox or Tyrese, Fox is that guy to go. Because right now, you don't got spacing. You traded Buddy Hield, your best shooter. You traded Tyrese, who's been amazing this season. Outstanding. He's been amazing. I don't think this trade really helps you much. Like, I don't know what this trade really does for you. Yes, you get a big man. On top of that, you had to look for someone who's better defensively. Tyrese is a positive defender. You traded Tyrese, who's a positive perimeter defender, for Sabonis, who's not even a defender. He's not known for his defense.
Okay.
So
Are you done or?
yeah, I just don't think it makes sense. I feel like trading Fox would have been the better deal.
I'm going next, right?
Yeah.
Who do I want to start with? First of all, I want to say something about Sabonis in a Kings uniform that it's something about Sabonis in a Kings uniform actually does kind of feel right. Like, it looks nice. Kings got low-key nice unis. But not the trade. The Kings are idiots, bro. Like, I want to make this clear. There's a misconception right now. The play-in tournament is not the playoffs. It is not an accomplishment to make the 10th seed and not just the 10th seed, in the Western Conference 10th seed. The Western Conference 10th seed right now has 21 wins. You know, if 21 wins.
Okay, wait, Yousuf, can I just say something?
Wait. No, I want to say something first. It's not about it being an accomplishment because it doesn't matter what their record is. If they get in, they're in that spot regardless of what their record is.
They're not care, bro. It's
Wait. Let me say something. What I disagree with is that it's not an accomplishment because we are looking at a team that is the definition of poverty. If I search poverty up, I should see Sacramento Kings. They have not made the playoffs in 15 years. So
you don't go looking for tiny accomplishment. You go for a big thing to wipe that narrative away.
I don't think they'll ever get there.
People are seeing right now. They're seeing this team is so desperate for some sort of attention that they're crawling, reaching, trading away their best assets for a 10th seed.
He is talking.
Okay, now he's talking. Sorry, I was lagging a little bit. Nanji was still talking.
Okay, I might be going off right now while he's talking.
No, yeah, I can hear you. I'm not talking.
No, I can hear both of you. I'm just saying, Tyrese Halliburton is the future. He's the future All-Star, in my opinion. There, I said it. He's the future All-Star.
Okay. He is.
Hey,
I mean, I agree with what you're saying. I just think that
the Sacramento Kings are building around a non-shooter in De'Aaron Fox with more non-shooters. Do you know how crazy that is?
The spacing on the team? Oh my freaking god. Like, tell me that starting lineup. You have Fox, you have Holmes, you have Sabonis.
They're not making the plane. There you go.
Might as well put me in there. I can shoot better, bro.
Okay, we know that's not true after. Hey, the one sample that the fans got, we know that's not true. But that was a long day. We had to edit out quite a few air balls in that video, I'm just saying.
It's the double. It was a net. I'm willing to make my comeback.
I'm just gonna play someone.
Facts. You and Talib.
Talib?
That's not it.
Hey.
Yo, you and Talib. That would be a sick 1v1. I think a fair 1v1.
Like his excuses though.
What excuses? I have like 5 broken fingers, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's got an excuse for when he loses.
Let's make it happen. I think it's.
I'm down. I'll probably lose, but I'm down.
What? I mean.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Yousuf does play more ball. I mean, it's either you two or we do like a pig challenge. I don't know.
I want to play you, fam. I want to play you.
You want to play me?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go right now.
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right. Well,
you actually up for the challenge?
What? It's not.
You call me out to 1v1?
If you shoot the way that you shot against Ian, I think we'll be fine.
So in other words, you're calling me out to on 1v1.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Let's do it.
Oh.
Let's do it.
How do we get to it? In the summer, though. I like.
No. I'm gonna figure out in Jim's thing, and I'm gonna get this as soon as I can.
No, that's better though. That is better.
You call me out.
Let's go.
I see.
All right, guys. We'll figure out the 1v1 situation after. We'll make a video about it. Can I give my opinion on the?
Yes, go.
Okay. So the general consensus in the NBA world is that the Kings got fleeced. It's that they got destroyed.
Oh, I know what he's gonna say because he's a
Yousuf.
bonus fan.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about. Just be quiet.
Let him
talk.
finish talking. Let him finish
Let me
talking.
talk.
Let him finish
The
talking.
general consensus is that the Kings got destroyed. Is that they got fleeced. Is that the GM doesn't know what they're doing. Is that this is going to screw them up. Now, building off of what Najee said, the Kings are a poverty franchise. They're the definition of poverty. They're the most memed on team in the NBA, and they have been for the last 10 years. They haven't made the playoffs for what, 15 years? What was the stat? They haven't made the playoffs for 15 years. Well, for us as fans, we're sitting here judging the trade based on the pieces that are going from one team to another. What we don't realize is that the NBA is also about selling tickets. Kings fans have been in the dumps for 15 years. They haven't had a competitive team to watch. Now, this trade, you're saying this team is too desperate, blah blah blah. They have a reason to be desperate. They're warranted in being desperate and making this trade. Now, I'm not done. There's positive and there's negative to this trade. What people don't realize that aspect of it is that the Kings have pressure on them to make a move. Now, what you said, okay, why trade Halliburton over Fox? I agree. Tyrese Halliburton is better than De'Aaron Fox. Tyrese Halliburton will be better than De'Aaron Fox. Tyrese Halliburton is a better fit on the Kings than De'Aaron Fox because he can shoot. But the fact that we're saying, why wouldn't they trade Fox instead of Halliburton? How do you know that the Pacers management didn't say the same thing? How do you know they didn't say this is not a deal if you include Fox? We want Halliburton. And when you have that external pressure on you from the fans, and it leads to you caving, and it makes sense. Now, you mentioned how Tyrese Halliburton is a better perimeter defender. That argument doesn't really hold up because Davion Mitchell is going to be getting more minutes now, and Davion Mitchell is a great perimeter defender. So I'm not too what?
No, I said for sure. I'm just saying compared to Fox.
So I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about the defense. The one thing that concerns me the most, you guys mentioned this, is floor spacing. Fox is not a shooter. Sabonis is not a shooter. Rashawn Holmes is not a shooter. They just traded Buddy Hield, their best shooter. Harrison Barnes can shoot, but you're not. Yeah, no, Harrison Barnes can shoot decent.
Yeah, I'm saying that's like your best shooter.
Yeah, but the point is their floor spacing is going to be bad. Now, the thing is, you can fix floor spacing. You can sign 3-and-D players. You can sign shooters. That's not the issue. Eric Gordon, probably on the trade block right now, probably for a low price, probably traded for him, probably an easy replacement for Buddy Hield.
Apparently not. His price is not low. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah, that's why the Cleveland Cavaliers didn't go for him and they went for LeVert instead. I was hearing.
I don't know, but you can fix your floor spacing. This is a fixable situation. It's not a great situation for the Kings, but you have a team that if they make the play-in could cause a bit of a disruption.
No,
also shut up. Here's the one thing I want to say. Listen. The play-in is one game. Anything can happen in one game. The Seattle Seahawks in 2013 beat the Denver Broncos. No, be quiet.
It's the Sacramento Kings.
Be quiet. The Seattle Seahawks in 2013
when they get the opportunity to choke, they will choke.
They beat the Denver
Broncos. Let him talk.
Who had one of the best offenses in NFL history, probably maybe even the best offense in NFL history. They beat them like 38-0 in the Super Bowl. The play-in tournament is one game. Anything could happen. If you make that in there, it doesn't matter what your record is. It doesn't matter if you're 20-35. It doesn't matter if you're 40 and 36. Because there's going to be teams on both ends of that spectrum. It doesn't matter. You're all starting from scratch. You're all starting in one game. You have one game to win. And Kings fans have been wanting that for so long. If you told a Kings fan now, I'll get to this after. But if you told a Kings fan they were going to get a chance to compete this year, even one game to show them to make it.
That point doesn't count though.
Okay, no, I'll get to that.
Kings fans are cheese.
Yeah, I know. The one thing that I will say is that it kind of backfired because
no, they aren't.
Chill. Kings fans kind of hated the move. So
you can't.
No, listen. Once they make the play-in, once they cause a disruption, they will be fine. They'll get a taste of the playoffs and they'll remember how fun it is. Okay. I don't think this. Shut up. I don't think this trade is as bad as everyone thinks.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think it's as bad too.
And also the other thing is, wait, be quiet. The other thing is, the Kings had such a crowded backcourt. They needed something. They needed to switch something up in that backcourt. They had too many guards. Too many good guards.
Yes, sir. I preach.
Guess who's getting more minutes now? Terrence Davis, who was amazing when he got minutes. Guess who's getting more? Guess who's going to be starting now? Davion Mitchell, who's amazing, who's a great defender, who is a part of their future. And the Kings were like the Blazers in the sense that for so many years they have had no direction. They've been lost. They're stuck at rock bottom.
The 12th season.
You have to. If you're the Kings, you have to make a move. If you're the Kings fans, can you handle another 2-year, 3-year, 4-year, 5-year rebuild, or do you want to compete now? Like the team had to make a choice, and they made a choice, and I respect them for that. Now, whether or not you think it's the right direction, they at least chose a direction, and it's not a laughably bad direction. It's not a terrible deal. The only thing is floor spacing. That's the only thing, but it's really not that bad.
It's not that bad. I just think. I don't know. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I think this trade may pay off. We might look back into this in a couple of things and be like, "Wow, this trade was good," or we might look at it and be like, "What the hell were the Pacers thinking?" It's not as I feel like a lot of people are overreacting, right? I'm definitely saying that.
One more thing.
Okay.
Go ahead, keep finishing it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I definitely do see the Indiana Pacers winning this. I just don't think it's as bad of a trade as people think it is. I mean, 100%. Trading Buddy Hield in that is questionable.
Yeah,
is
that's
for
the
sure
one thing
questionable. That's questionable. But also, I had a question for you guys. You said floor spacing is makeable.
I didn't even get to talk. I didn't even get to
wait. You can say your reasoning. I just wanted to ask this question before.
For my points, I want to give my little rebuttal.
Also, you can give me a rebuttal. You can give it. Wait. Let me ask this question. When have we seen?
This isn't fair. I'm just.
What? Okay, this might be the stupidest question I've asked, but I don't think anything off my top of my head. My top. The top.
Are you gonna say when have we seen the last time a team with no floor spacing win?
No. When have we seen the top two best players that are not that can't shoot and it's worked out? Because I can't think of any time that we've seen that. Like, which two teams have we seen that has both their top two players cannot shoot, and it's somewhat worked out?
The San Antonio Spurs.
Who?
Oh no, never mind. It doesn't work. They had Ginobili, so but they don't have the Kings. Don't have
Philly kind of had that before Timmons and
but that didn't work out.
So. That didn't work out.
Yeah.
No,
I mean
it's never worked.
That's a good point, Nanji. Hey, Nanji.
So, yes, sir.
I feel like, okay, if you look recently, there has been no team. But how many shooters did the 04 Pistons have?
Bro.
2004?
You could find more shooters on the streets of Detroit than those 04 Pistons.
Bro, I'm talking about after Curry era. I can tell you, like,
talking. Oh, the bad boy.
Will Chamberlain.
Bad boy didn't have any shooters, bro.
How do you define worked out?
In 1792, their best players were not shooters. Worked out.
Wait, what did you say, Talib?
How do you define worked out?
It's my turn. It's my turn. I'm talking. No. Listen, the Sacramento Kings are poverty. Okay? You want to get out of that? I don't think a 10 seed is going to help anything, bro. And I
definitely will. It for sure will.
I have a question. Do you think this team will make the play-in?
Yeah.
Over the Pelicans. We were just complimenting the Pelicans a lot.
Oh, he's right.
Yeah.
He's got a point.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
In the play-in?
Wait. I want to check the standings.
No, they will. The Blazers. They're going to kick out the Blazers and make it.
The Pelicans are the 10th seed, bro. Without CJ McCollum.
Wait, how many?
These are the 13th seed.
I thought it was.
Oh, he's got a point. He's got a point.
He's got a
point.
This
hold up.
Literally just being overshadowed.
This whole time, I don't know why, but this whole time I thought it was 12 teams that made the play. Is it 10?
This guy.
Okay, bad trade. Never mind, bad trade. Bad trade. Kings go, please.
This guy went on a 10-minute rant. I'm trying to say one. What's he doing? I can't see what he's doing.
Same. Your camera's too blurry.
Poverty. He's googling poverty, I think. We can't see because it's kind of pixel. Bro, this dude been going on for 10 minutes. He finally stops. Nanji starts talking, asking about spacing. He's on the King's Reddit. Bro, Talib talks for 10 minutes. I'm like,
Honestly. Okay.
The King's Reddit won't let me post. They won't let me post.
Loki. Let's see. It's a battle between Pelicans and
they're not making the plan. Bro, I finally get a chance to talk. Nanji starts talking about friggin' floor space or big men and or people who can't shoot. You know, and I'm like, can I talk? What seed are the Kings? Y'all don't even know what seed, bro. Oh my god, you guys really?
No, I knew they were the 13th seed. But I thought 12 seeds made him.
Oh my god,
man just died. Man just got his point wrecked.
I'm been so upset about being right, like this, right?
No, you have the Beal at 7 take. And that's still living for us. Oh my god!
I'm genuinely upset that like I'm right now. That you guys don't have any points against me because it wasn't even. I had so much more to talk if you guys still didn't agree with me. Like, bro, Sabonis is not going to change that team that much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They definitely lost that.
Done.
I did say they lost that. I didn't say it's a fleece.
It's a fleece, fam. What are the Kings gonna do in the future? What happened to rebuilding? This big move, this big choosing a direction move, has screwed them. They're one young talent who wanted to stay with them. It's gone. Who do they have young? Davion Mitchell? Who else?
How old is Fox?
Fox is apparently that's worked out so well, bro. Fox, that's worked out amazingly. Who else? Please tell me their roster. Terrence Davis is Terrence Davis the next youngest on their team. The Sacramento Kings are poverty. They will continue to be poverty.
They traded a 31-year-old and Buddy Hield. And
I'm done, bro. This is God.
Yeah, I agree.
Idiots, bro. Idiots.
They got fleeced. Fleeced.
I spent my whole afternoon planning that rant about the Kings, and I didn't even realize.
Yeah, and I ruined it with one point.
I love the day.
Okay. Let's come back onto this and give our final predictions of every team.
Although, is Sabonis a free agent at the end of this season? Please tell me he's not a free agent at the end of the season.
No, I don't think so.
No, he just signed a deal.
Yeah, he just signed a deal.
Okay. So then it's not. Oh, I'm gonna get blamed for this. It's not. I mean, come on. Like, at least you have a better team next year.
That's worked out so well for the Pacers, man. Hey, Talib. At least you have a better team. Still not the playoffs.
No, next year maybe.
My friend.
Make a couple off-season additions. Come on, man. I'm trying to save my point here.
My friend. If it's not happening this season, I don't know how you see it happening next season. Because Chief, that ain't happening. Everyone gets better.
Nah, to be fair, the Kings started off with a terrible record.
The Kings aren't making the playoffs in this Western Conference. The Kings are the 13th seed in a conference where the 10th seed is 21-32 or whatever it is. The Kings somehow managed to be worse than that.
Yeah, they got fleeced. Are you guys done? Are you guys done talking?
Yes, I think that's a good way to end that.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's end it here because this episode is really long. We'll discuss the All Stars and the Rising Stars and everything like that once the full.
No, we did discuss it. Did we not?
Really?
Yeah, we did a little bit, but it's fine. Who cares? We just gave credit.
Also, we are going to be doing a swipe post for our prediction for the All Star game and like the 3-point and dunk. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Well, you
Yeah. Okay.
And she's like, I'm not trying to do all that work. It's okay, I'll do it.
Hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's Six Talks. Like, subscribe, rate us on Apple Music, Spotify, whatever you listen to. Check out the socials, link in the description. Peace out.